Hello, my lovely starborns. Welcome to day 6 of 777 portal reading. So, we have some very interesting messages today because a lot happened while I was preparing for the reading, while I was getting started. I was in the garden area and I saw 4 eagles facing 4 different directions. They're just sitting there like that, one looking at the east, west, south, and north. And I was like, what? Because I think almost every day I see eagles. There are many here where I'm at. But 4 of them sitting like that, it was just like, okay. And then I found a feather which my cat stole from me, so I let her take it. And then I was like, okay, now I need to pluck some flowers for the reading because I like to keep some here. And this is the one that I chose for today. It's another variety of plumeria, like the frangipani, but it's the Indian kind, and it's called Nag Champa. So Nag means serpent, Champa means plumeria. And if you look at the leaf, it looks like a snake, doesn't it? This is what I wanted to show you guys. It's so beautiful. It's like a cobra. So I requested the plant to please give me the leaf, and I'm gonna keep it nicely with me, probably forever. So whatever I pluck, I just press it in one of my books, and they're with me forever. So yeah, and I feel like we have some heart chakra energy, as well as Scorpio energy, the higher octave of Scorpio, and crown chakra too. So let's get into the reading. Dear Holy Spirit, what messages do we have for day 6? Day 6. Bastet. For day 6. Guys. So, another cat goddess. She's connected to domestic peace, abundance, protection, feminine protection, protects the women. And okay, I need to get my book, which is in another room because I was reading last night. Hold on. Okay, so I'm back. And it's interesting that I mentioned the eagles sitting facing different directions, right? And in the book it says the Lady of the East. And she's a sister of Sekhmet. Sekhmet is the Lady of the South. So directions are important here. So, and again, the element of fire is so strong in these readings. So I can imagine how it could be very activating for those of you who are watching it, because it's been activating for me. Last night I also had some physical symptoms because I was talking with the back and everything, and yeah, things happened. And but it was okay. I mean, I knew what was happening, so yeah. Guys, right now, if you get worked up or anything, your only advice is to just give yourself time. Be compassionate to yourself, okay? Okay. Let's see. So she protects marriages of a physical and magical nature. Okay. She's the attraction between male and female, and it is in her darkness where their energies fuse. Oh, that's very activating. That's alchemy. That's divine union, guys. It's giving me this Shakti energy. Yeah, it's a marriage. It's a divine marriage, and which makes sense. There's a flow. It's a very lunar reading today because she's connected to the moon while Sekhmet is connected to the sun. And we have the white flowers here. Somehow I connect this to, okay, so this energy is very much connected to Shiva consciousness. That's why I mentioned Shakti. Yeah. Okay. What is this? Ash. Shiva, Ash. Where? Okay. So Bastet attacks only in order to defend, as a mother cat will fight to protect her kittens. She's called upon for protection. She watches over pregnant women and is present in the birth chamber. Here we see Bastet holding a sistrum, the musical instrument. Yeah. What about it? Okay, it's sacred to hurt. So yeah, very domestic energy, very like, that warm, homely energy. That is what I'm feeling here in this reading too. Yeah, and her son Khonsu continues the lunar influence of Bastet, for as Bastet personified the germinating heat of spring, fertility. So this is like, for me, this reading is about grounding of that divine activation, because yesterday was number 5 and today is number 6, right? So we have overcome that change. That activation is part of us now. Okay, and it's gonna show up, it's gonna start showing up, it's already showing up. It's crazy. I mentioned my cat for the first time and Bastard comes out. All right, let's get the cards, guys. Let's show me a little bit what I need to see. There's so many and they kind of flipped like that, so no. I'm gonna take jumpers today. Thank you. Fish. Lunar. Talk about lunar energy. Turtle. Beautiful. Two more. That was quick. Okay. Lizard. And buffalo, guys. Okay. I'm being told to shuffle these. Okay. I don't like it when I hit the cam. I am not taking flippers. Not you, mouse. Go back in. Okay, that's it. Tiger. Again, lunar energy. This is like a very high priestessy card. And oh my god. Oh my god. This is the energy here. It's magical. Hello, little one. No, you're huge. No, not little. Okay, guys. Let's see what's happening. Okay. So yes, what did I say about all that energy that is coming up from the ethers? It's being grounded now, all right, on day 6. And this is very much Pleiadian energy because Taurus, right? And this is a very spiritual card. You see all the purple and pink. You're channeling all that, grounding it in your energy centers as well as on earth. very ancient light code activation that's taking place here. So, of course, there is a bit of restlessness attached to this energy. You could be feeling physical symptoms or emotional purge. Like, you could be like, all the stuff from the past is coming up for review or something of that nature. A lot of emotional turmoil or mental chatter is loud and all that, but in all that noise, you are still in a very calm place. That's what I'm picking up on. Okay, because you are a shapeshifter. You're very much in touch with the divine. Okay, I keep saying this and it keeps coming up in these readings. So you know that this time it can be a little bit uncomfortable, and it's only because you're being polished. All right, what is that quote about? If you are irritated by every rub, how will your soul be polished? I don't know, something. I think it's Rumi. Rumi. So it's basically like there's a bit of uncomfortability that you have to deal with in order to get clean, in order to glow bright and all of that, right? So there's a, yeah, hello. That's my parrot. All right, guys. So I think let's clarify. And yes, there is also this thing about whatever you're channeling right now, all right? This activation that you are coming into, you already came into it actually. It's turning you into this cobra. Keep, yeah, I just want to, oh my god, it's just, okay. I need to chill. So, yes, you are like, you are in a, again, that researcher energy, okay? It's a lot of new info is coming your way, and you're just reading or watching videos or just, I don't know, looking for something, and that energy is very strong here because it is connected to, of course, spiritual side of things, but it is also supposed to help you achieve something in your, let's say, workspace, finances. Okay, there is a very it's a very beautiful energy that you're coming into, and if it's that moksha tricorn energy coming through, the gandanta energy, which makes sense because Venus is at gandanta point right now. Yeah, so so what it means is like it's in the water sign sidereal, and it's moving into fire. It's moving from Cancer to Leo now in sidereal. So though, I also feel it's in Leo. It's already in Leo, so I even follow the tropical because even that makes sense. And when it comes to transitions, I don't know, somehow tropical makes more sense to me because it's always kind of on point when I look at it through lived experience, right? But yeah, for personal charts, I prefer Vedic. It's like more deep. But yeah, I follow both the systems. So yeah, Ashlesha energy is here. Ashlesha and Uttara Bhadrapada energy is here. More Ashlesha. So it's like that lunar Mercury energy. Okay, and lunar energy so strong here, busted. So this is okay. So this is also about you standing in your femininity, you being very comfortable, you are letting the yang speak for itself. So but you're not going to be very proactive right now, and that's good because this influx of energy that is coming your way, you need to rest, and you need to have blind faith in the God above. Okay, because you are in flow of things, and things are going to happen beautifully for you. All you need to do is do do that tiny bit that you're supposed to in the physical, and rest, everything is going to fall in place for you. Intuitively, you know that. All right, let's clarify. I can feel it. Yeah. Knight of Cups with the fish. Yeah. So this irritation, this uncomfortable emotions, that you're in, that's coming up nowadays, it could be related to somebody in your life. And I feel like if people are if people are wanting your energy, especially like in romantic connections and stuff, you you are a bit fickle. You don't want to give your time. I don't know, there's a bit of that. It's like yeah, it's like you'd rather be on your own for a while, I feel like. That's the energy. But a lot of offers are coming your way, and maybe it's difficult to kind of ignore. And when you're not able to, then it kind of irritates you a little bit, because people are asking for your energy a bit too much. I don't know. There's a bit of that, but I feel like you're very attractive right now. People want a piece of it, that good energy. Yeah, and you know it. You know it. So, I mean, yeah. You are very discerning. You know what to do here. Let's move on. So, it just means that, a lot of like offers are coming your way, in love especially. Whoa, judgment. It just fell in the ash. Okay. That's the eagle there. This is this is a mini awakening that you're going through. I keep saying activation, activation. Yeah, well, that's what it is. That's what mini awakenings are. These activations that keep taking place, right? Once you're on a spiritual journey. And that's what is happening. That's what is happening, because it is connected to your long term prosperity, whatever is happening right now. And that's where those eagles I talked about are coming in. Many, all of you, I'm telling you guys, travel is so strong in these readings. You all are going to move a lot in this life. You're light code holders. You're being activated for a purpose here. Heavy, heavy on Pleiadian energy. You are we are going to bring in the golden age we are headed towards. All right, you guys are transmitters. So yes, this energy could be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's all for good. It's all for good, and this is something that you know it very well. Yeah, because you're very, very connected to your guides. You're connected to your higher self. You know why things are happening. You can already feel the joy that you're moving into. So again, that reunion energy is here, like a lot of people wanting your attention, wanting to spend time with you, wanting your energy, lovers as well as friends too. So yeah, and I feel like you, on the other hand, you just want to be a little bit on your own. But I feel like uh, it's a bit not. It's not possible right now. It kind of makes sense because we're moving into Leo season. Yeah, well, it's okay. I think you get enough time to recharge every day. So yeah, interact, socialize. Okay, try to have a good time. It's going to be good for you. Yes. You're very protected. You don't have to worry about any of that. I mean, I think I've made that very clear, and all the fire cat goddesses have come out in all these readings. It's beautiful. I busted. She's so pretty. Hmm. You are very pretty, I guess. The ones I'm reading for. People who want you. What is. Just. Okay. Yeah. You know this energy? It's so well taken care of that. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. Since you have been on your own for a long time, okay? You don't want much from anyone basically. You don't want attention. You don't want You're not chasing anyone, anything. You've been on your own, you're very comfortable in that energy. You are somebody who has a lot of hobbies, okay? And it's basically like you also don't need any sort of validation, all right? And all this has happened after this tough period that you've been in, right? Something, of course, I feel like it's connected to relationships. So, people who are close to you, they know that how much you have changed, okay? That how you have transmuted your pain and you just rose above it all in such a beautiful way. And your heart space is so open and you are so generous and you are so full of compassion after everything you've been through. People have respect for you. Even the ones who did you dirty, they are in awe. They are in awe. Yes, this is what you are heading towards. The Ten of Cups. This is Five of Pentacles energy. And this Three of Swords, it has only made you stronger and it has prepped you for a life that maybe at some point you couldn't even imagine, but I feel like now you can. That's exactly where you're going. You're headed for, yeah, it's confirmation. So many birds chirping, and my parrot is responding. Yeah, that's why everybody wants to be around you. That's why, and it's okay. Like, it's okay. And you know that. So, yeah. Moving on. Okay, we are. This is like a. This is what you're coming into. The Queen of Wands. Oh my God. And the Queen of Pentacles. What am I saying? Very intuitive. Very, very intuitive. Very loving. Very protective of the ones you love. If you have a business, it's going to be great. And you know how the Queen of Wands is depicted with a cat, with the black cat, like hair, like mustache. It's crazy, guys. And then I have the snake energy again and again. It's beautiful. So I guess that eagle was about travel. Yes, it was about travel. And the snake energy is about, there's a bit of purity about you. Yeah, that's actually I want to talk about with the Three of Swords. There's this purity about you, this innocence, that innocence. And people kind of, okay, I don't want to say it like that, but people feel like they should do more for you when they look at you. So it's not always about wanting your energy. It's like, yeah, but they really like adore you that way. But it's also about they look at you and they are like, what can I do for this person to, make them happy? It could be just as pure as that. It could be anyone, your friends, your family, your siblings, your cousins, your parents, lovers, okay, anyone. Because they just, I don't know, there's a lot of love coming through in this reading, by the way. That's why I think I'm repeating it. Yeah. Temperance. What am I saying, guys? Travel, right? Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Knight of Wands, Temperance, Word, Ace of Wands. All this is coming. So this Eight of Swords, the energy right now, those of you who are like still in a negative mindset, which is obviously sometimes, not sometimes, it's mostly, it's kind of unconscious, right? Work through it, okay? Whenever your mind gets love like that, stand up, just like shake your body, just like let that energy move, do something else. Don't sit in that energy, don't let it marinate, okay? You need to get out of it, because right now what I'm telling you guys is your manifestation powers are very strong. You are in a process right now, right? You're grounding this activation. So right now, whatever you think and say and feel, you have, you are creating your own reality. Okay? Just, you know that. You already know that. So focus on the good. Yes, focus on the good. Okay, so I think that's the message for today. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.